Most people think a Roth IRA and a Roth 401k are basically the same account, just one's through work and one's on your own. They're not, and mixing them up could actually cost you money. Quick refresher before we get into the differences. Roth just means you pay taxes on the money now, when you put it in, instead of later when you take it out. So every dollar that grows inside a Roth account, all the gains, all the compounding over decades, comes out completely tax-free in retirement. That part's the same for both. The differences are in the rules around how you get money in and how you get it back out. Let's break down what's actually different because it's more than just where the account lives. First, how much you can put in. A Roth IRA caps you at $7,500 a year. A Roth 401k lets you put in $24,500 a year, more than 3 times as much. If you're someone who wants to seriously max out retirement savings, that gap matters a lot. $7,500 a year for 30 years is a very different number than $24,500 a year for 30 years, and we're not even talking about the growth on top of that yet. Second, and this one surprises people, Roth IRAs have an income limit. Once you're making around $168,000 a year as a single filer or around $252,000 married filing jointly, you're locked out completely. No exceptions, the IRS just says no more direct contributions for you. A Roth 401k has no income limit at all. It doesn't matter if you make $50,000 or $5 million, you can still contribute the full amount. This is actually the reason high earners end up using something called a backdoor Roth IRA, but that's a whole video on its own. Third, only one of these can come with free money attached. If your employer offers a 401k match, that match can flow into your Roth 401k. Some companies match 50 cents on the dollar up to a certain percentage of your salary. Some match dollar for dollar. Either way, that's money your employer is handing you just for participating. A Roth IRA is just you and the account. There's no employer in the picture to match anything. So, if your job offers a match on the Roth 401k, walking away from that is walking away from a guaranteed return you cannot get anywhere else. Fourth, where you can actually open the account. A Roth 401k only exists if your employer offers one as a benefit. You can't just go start one on your own. A Roth IRA, on the other hand, you can open at pretty much any brokerage on your own, anytime, whether or not your job offers a retirement plan at all. That makes the Roth IRA the more flexible option if you're self-employed between jobs or your employer simply doesn't offer a Roth 401k. Fifth, investment choices. A Roth 401k usually limits you to whatever menu of funds your employer's plan provider picked, maybe 15 or 20 options. A Roth IRA lets you invest in almost anything, individual stocks, any index fund, any ETF on the market. If you want more control over exactly what you're invested in, the IRA wins here. Now here's the one almost nobody is caught up on yet. For years, Roth 401ks had a real downside Roth IRAs didn't, required minimum distributions. That meant the government forced you to start pulling money out at a certain age, whether you needed it or not, even though the money was already tax-free. Roth IRAs never had that rule. That rule changed. As of a recent law change, Roth 401ks no longer require that either. So if you're still avoiding a Roth 401k because of required withdrawals, that reason doesn't actually exist anymore. The two accounts are now equal on that front. One more thing worth knowing, the 5-year rule. Both accounts require the account to be open for at least 5 years before you can withdraw the earnings tax and penalty free, even after you hit retirement age. That clock starts the first time you contribute, so the earlier you open one, the sooner that clock starts running. So, which one should you actually use? If your employer offers a match, get the match first. That's free money either way. Full stop. After that, it comes down to your income and how much you want to save. Make too much for a Roth IRA or want to save more than $7,500 a year, the Roth 401k becomes the only real option left. Want more control over your investments or your job doesn't offer a Roth 401k at all, the IRA is your best tool. Honestly, a lot of people end up using both over the course of their career. Match into the Roth 401k, then open a Roth IRA on the side for the extra flexibility. And once you're maxing both, you're in a really strong position for retirement. They're not competitors, they're not redundant, they're two different tools that happen to share a name. Now you actually know which one does what.